All right, guys, we can get this meeting started. All right, we'll let John up. All right, John.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
We'll see what happens here. Just a guy having fun. Secret meeting.
Hey, a friend of mine sent me that picture.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful country. Hey, do we know when they announced this meeting? If they announced it?
I didn't see no announcement.
Is Vern in the audience?
Secret meeting.
Yeah. I didn't know that these guys belonged to the Harvard Club.
They do what they want. Word of mouth travels fast, you people. John went onto the town page and made a post.
Yeah, it's probably the only thing they haven't blocked me from right now. And the only reason why they can't do that is because I keep putting that I'm redressing my grievances. And if they did it, they'd be open up to another one. That would be my guess.
Here we go. We got good, a little bit better sound for the audience here. Looks like a full house. A lot of conversation going on.
I put out some stuff. I shared this out with a few people.
Yeah, I don't know. I hear a lot of different conversations going on. A lot of people there for a secret meeting, you know?
You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious about what happened with her when they stopped that whole thing. And is she going to run and hide, or is she going to sit out here? Because don't she have to announce who the new council members are?
You see it? Did everybody see it? See it? Yeah. Did you see him belly bump me first? Thank you. Did anybody else see him belly bump me first?
No, I didn't.
Okay. She did. You saw it, right? He pushed me, and that's the only reason why, guys, I apologize. But
You're right.
nobody wants somebody to put their hands on him. Not only did his wife push me out front, which I said, I'm glad you're a woman, and I didn't even raise my hands. In here, he tried, that's why I pushed that man. Just so you all know, if you're comfortable with the mayor trying to find out where you live because he doesn't like you, raise your hand. Thank you. Because that's what this is all about. I try to prevent this from being a public situation. And I try to ask him why he's going around behind my back while I'm out of town trying to find out where I live. So I don't know about you all, but if I don't know you, and Frank, you find out I'm trying to find out where you live, Ms. Huffman, if I try to find out where you live and you don't know me, I think you'd be like, what is that all about? That's all I wanted to know. If he would go on the public record or state to me that he was not trying to find out what I was about and where I lived.
Get him, Sam.
And everybody here is welcome to me. And the only reason why I've been involved with town politics is just to help, not to make waves. Believe me, I came here to retire. I'll be happy just to back off of my little hill and just be happy. But it wasn't in me to watch a government take advantage of people in 2023, in 2024, lie to you guys, and then tell you he's the jerk, I'm the jerk, this other person's the jerk. If anybody wants to ask me what I've seen in the last year and a half in this town, the truth, I'll be happy to tell you.
Thank you.
Because they're not going to tell you the truth.
I have a question.
Sure.
We own the business here. Why are they attacking us?
You got to ask them. I'm not part of that.
Oh, you didn't,
When?
Hey, is that Mama Vicky?
Did I protest?
No, I'm just asking.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Do I have a right to protest? Regardless if I was here. Do I?
Yes, but
Okay, so what does that matter?
why are they attacking us?
Ask them, not me.
Well, are you part of them protesting or not?
Mama
I
Vicky's
was invited
pissed.
down
Okay.
for 2 days. You know who else was invited down? A lot of other people, the whole community. So, am I wrong for protesting?
No.
Okay, so what's the question?
The question is, you're protesting the town. We are not part of it.
What do you mean we? I'm not protesting you. I don't even know you.
Her and her husband. She said she needs to vote on the sidewalk.
When have I protested her
I'm
and her
not
husband?
asking you if you protested me. And I guess I have to ask Burton, because he's the one who started.
Deflect.
They, not me, so ask them. I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with it.
Okay, I'm just checking, because I know there were some people up there. And they-
Listen, I was downtown in the summer twice. Not in no place, not in any businesses in here. I was protesting on the facts. If people in this room are watching this show don't want to know the facts, that's okay, that's your prerogative. But don't tell me and other people that we don't live here, stop making trouble when government is lying. So for me, personally, no, I'm speaking it for everybody in this room, because I've heard from a lot of people,
And have them,
nobody ever thanked me when I
hey,
helped them.
Sam,
I won't
don't
say
you
that. The
think
people
that
I know thank me when I help them.
it really
Other
does
than that, nobody
all of a sudden
inside the
have
town has.
to ask
But
questions?
yeah, if I put a fact out there, the mayor's out there looking for where I live.
Well, we don't live in the town, but we own a business, we live on Horatio Canyon. So, but, you know, we don't have any ties or anything to say what.
You don't?
Uh,
You don't?
We can't vote, we can't
What does
vote
that mean?
here.
You can't vote, but what do you mean you don't have a right? You don't have a right to protest?
No, I have a right. to
Okay,
vote.
you don't have a right to be enraged with people drinking water that nobody tests? You don't have a right?
Well, then why don't they test they have offered, and I know this for a fact.
That's not what I'm asking.
They have.
You don't
Yes,
have
I
a right.
I-
That's right.
Everyone has a right.
That, thank you. Do I have a right?
Yes.
Thank you. So what's your point?
My point is, yeah.
No, I'm not arguing. This is the
Why are they protesting our business? I am going to, I will.
We have no idea.
Yeah,
We're
I
having a
will.
conversation. Nobody's upset.
Yeah, I will.
She's asking a question.
Yeah, I'm
But
asking a question.
listen, you want to know the first time I met some of those people down there? It was the first protest. Am I good now?
Oh, you were never back. I didn't say you were back.
Well, then why is the mayor going around trying to vilify me? It's like,
You don't have to.
I think when you don't have what it boys to say. Just like I can't even say the court. They asked them to come down and speak. See, I'm a American. And see, the power that
Sam is saying is correct. The mayor put his hands on it. It's funny because the mayor's wife actually for the district attorney's office in Warford County. This is somebody that works with the district attorney of Warford County that's putting hands on somebody. Get that, let that sink in.
We talked to him, Bert, Gerald. But yet, when I went like this the first time, nobody told me, you don't live. You know what he just told me out front? You don't live.
Like,
I
okay, I
said,
missed that.
I'm born in this town. I guarantee you, you live since you live.
Yeah.
So my money is spent in this town. Okay? Those taxes, where do they go? Where do they go? Where do they go? Thank you. So don't tell me I don't pay.
I didn't tell you you live here.
No, I'm just making a statement, because a bunch of people have told me, because you called me out on the protest.
I saw you this, I said, ask you, why are you guys protesting my town? You said,
Not you guys, not you guys. Have you ever seen me in front of your business?
Okay, you said that I'm not part of it. I said, okay.
Have you ever seen me at your business? What, you saw me handing out food the other day? Did you see me handing out food Tuesday? Was that a bad thing? I was next to your business, so what have you seen me do?
I have not seen you. That's what
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought this was supposed to start at 6. Well, maybe not.
You got the keys? In case they want to believe. Shithead over there? Just take my wallet. to the country. You almost knocked me over. No. No, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Just let you know, you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I know there is. What, this can, but we know how it works. We know how it works. Just can't, enough is enough.
And I agree.
She pushed me. And then he tries to pull some crap, and all I wanted to do was have a conversation out there about what he was doing without.
There's the tough guy right there. Ooh, tough guy himself.
Ooh, he's a big bad man. Dude, all you have to do is have a bottle of whiskey in your hand. He'll get distracted. Allegedly.
Why?
Woo!
Why, Donald? Why can't we have this meeting tonight?
Because I got a couple that don't want to be here, so. What? Say it again?
Are you hard to hear?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You're fucking up, what?
No.
Donald! Donald!
Ah, the mail's a piece of shit.
No, we deserve to have this meeting.
We own you, you don't,
You decided for us, and that's not right. It's over because you choose not to do your job,
Exactly.
It's not competent.
and that's why I say everybody vote yes to recall Donald.
Amen.
They already recalled him. They don't have to vote on it. He's just avoiding the obvious and the inevitable.
They're not gonna do their job. They don't want to.
Dude, have him read the letter. Yeah, fuck it. Let him read the fucking letter so that everybody there can hear on.
This is crazy, dude.
If they were fucking hold the meeting with no. They're scared, dude. They are running scared.
This is wild, bro. Look at him. Wow. And now they're trying to heckle him up because the mayor starts shit with him. Oh, man.
Dude, I wish they would hang out for a little while. Let them empty the entire fucking room out. Because I have a feeling that as soon as these people walk out the door, they're going to try and hold the meeting. Call it back. Just saying.
We'll see. We're going to go till it rides out.
Yep. Monday. Okay.
You know, I think it's kind of funny that Mama Vicky's right in the front row with the moron there, right? Asking,
yeah, that's what you people said, yeah.
You know, it's a peaceful protest. So what's your problem, lady? And nothing for nothing. She neglected to tell fucking anybody that her husband was the one that initiated the contact. So what the fuck's the problem here? If you didn't want somebody else in your business, why don't you shut the fuck up? How about that?
I'm doing all right. You?
I'm not even there. You people ain't there. What do they got to blame it on? The mayor's childish acts.
Well, let's be realistic, right? It's not just the mayor's childish acts. It's the mayor knows that if this thing gets called in, first of all, the recall is going to be brought up for him and for Mark, right? That letter is going to get read at some point or another, so that the townspeople understand that this town is in even more trouble. So that's going to raise a whole bunch of questions as to why she's violating the law, and it's also going to bring forward more people that she's done it to. They're afraid. They are definitely afraid because any meeting they hold, they're going to have this. And this is what they're worried about. They're worried about the recall information getting out. They're worried about that letter getting out. And they're worried about the ramifications of all of it. This is what you call the rabbit running for the hole.
Victims, you know, they're victims. The mayor's a victim of fucking coming up and starting shit with people.
Yeah. And it's funny, nothing for nothing. But I think it's hilarious because that if that's the excuse that he's using to cancel this meeting, fuck you. You got all those he had those officers there. He was well protected and nobody made any advances towards him. No physical threats of violence. The only person that was doing any violence was him.
Well, wouldn't they have been announcing the recall of him going through this meeting too? I
Absolutely.
think
They would have been
so.
they would have been announcing his recall and they would have been announcing Mark's recall. And that's the
So
thing.
they're trying. He's stalling, stall tactics.
Well, not just that. And here's the thing. Because the Secretary of State, if you remember, we talked about the Secretary of State smacking Tyra down 4 times in that 1 week, right? Well, here's the problem for Tyra now. Now she's been holding on to the recall and not submitting it to the state. So those phone calls were guaranteed made again, right, by the people that filed the recall papers. And she probably got smacked down again by the Secretary of State, which told her, I want the papers and I want them today. I don't care if you fax them,
You
mail them. I don't care if you goddamn courier them up here by yourself. I don't care how they get here. I want them.
Mama Vicky looks awfully comfortable on this camera. I wonder why just like my camera makes her nervous. She looks so comfortable on this camera, almost as comfortable as the body camera we got from the cops. You know.
Well, it's funny. This is what happens when you have gods. You know what I mean? You get liquid balls.
It looks like people ain't leaving, bro.
But like we said too, again, this is the same bullshit that you know. Here she is. How many meetings have we seen her in the last 3 years? Right? Maybe 2.5 years. I think I've seen her at maybe 3 meetings.
This is crazy, dude. I wonder what the newspaper said about him today.
Well, here's the thing: was that newspaper lady? Was she in the audience tonight?
Maybe
You know what I mean?
so.
Huh? But again, this is what I'm saying.
Maybe so.
So how's that going to play in the newspaper? Not only did they shut down City Hall for 2 days, 2.5 hours, but they turned around and they canceled the meeting, claiming that the peaceful protest that was across the street, right, in a traditional public forum, was the reason for shutting the meeting down, right? And now all of a sudden they're canceling this meeting with no explanation, really.
I wonder who got video of the belly bump.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because, at the end of the day, Sam technically can not only
It looks like they're trying to hit him with a charge, bro.
he what?
It looks like they're trying to hit Sam with a charge, bro.
He can try, but the video is going to kill him. No, they killed the signal for the thing. There we go. All right, we're back.
It's choppy. They got a shit signal there in that building. The other building has better signal. But
That's funny. I don't know how they would hit Sam with a charge when he assaulted Sam. I mean, if it's on video,
because he's trying to say the other way around. You see what I'm saying? And the mayor's trying to say the other way around. They don't mind lying. I mean, they've showed that over and over. So, you know, if you say something to him, he's attacked. But if he belly bumps you, it's not an attack, you know? So, yeah.
well, I guess
Piece of shit, dude.
Well, I guess it all comes down to who's got the better video. Really?
Let me refresh it once.
I mean, what's he trying to do over there? What is he going to tell the cop? Oh, he belly bumped me. I want him arrested. Where's your proof?
Yeah, it's definitely their end. It's cutting in and out.
You can't make this crap up, dude. You just can't.
No. Anything to hide from accountability, you know?
At this point, I don't even think it's accountability. They're just trying to hide.
I didn't see the pro tem there, and the mayor walked out. So, what does that mean? You know?
Well, not just that, but I mean, I don't even think. I mean, what are we looking at? We're looking at Donald showed up, and the lady in the red there. You know. Now that he would have been. Listen, at the end of the day, he would have been better off. And far be it for me to give advice, but he would have been better off saying, we don't have a quorum, right? We need to cancel the meeting and reschedule it. We'll give you a 24 hours notice. But again, he is under recall.
Well,
and there's a reason.
Allegedly, his wife assaulted him. Somebody outside there, right? That's what I heard. Allegedly. So
well, allegedly. And as a matter of fact, from what I think I heard, she allegedly assaulted somebody's wife. So why is nobody going about dealing with that issue? And again, like I said, this is a woman who works for the DA in Warford County.
putting hands on people, yeah.
And you're working for the DA and you're putting hands on people, committing assault? Are you kidding?
It ended.
Yeah, they shut it down. They're not going to want their out on tape. Allegedly.
Yeah, that's shit. Well, that's all right. We captured it. We got what we could of it. We showed they tried to start it and it didn't happen. You know.
Well, again, this kind of, because I went through a few different things, but I believe you guys have the municipal league down there. Well, the Colorado Municipal League should probably be contacted along with the Secretary of State, along with the Attorney General. And you guys need to contact all three parties. And the reason why I say the Colorado Municipal League is they're the ones that set up the Open Meetings Act or the Open Meetings Law. All right. So the fact that they canceled the meeting and they never gave a reason for the cancellation of the meeting, that should be an issue for the Colorado Municipal League to go, wait a minute, they did what? And then when you go to the Secretary,
it was like tonight. It was just unforeseen circumstances, you know.
Yeah, again, and like I say,
drunk ass mayor, dude. He's something else, man. He's a bitch. He's out of there, dude. He's just trying to avoid that recall the best he can, I think. So
Well, again, I think what happened because I know. Well, actually, let me put it this way: there were rumors going around that a certain person who shall remain nameless was holding on to recall papers. Now, I don't know 100%, but I would be fairly safe in saying that whoever filed those recall papers wasn't too happy that they weren't turned in. Now, if a call was made to the Secretary of State, like I said, it's a pretty good bet that the Secretary of State said, I don't care how you get them to me. I don't care if you put wings on your back and fly up here. I want this stuff. And you're not going to hold it back. And you're not going to hold up the recall. You know what I mean?
It's
That,
just wild what a tyrant will do to hold on to power, you know.
yeah, of course. Because again, they know that the jig's up. And they also know that when somebody that has common sense, somebody that's not looking out for their own interest, but is looking out for the town's interest, gets into those positions, that the jig's up. And I hate to say it, but I have a feeling that we've just the things that you were trying to accomplish. I have a feeling that you unpacked a huge can of worms here. It's a lot of issue. It's not just it's a lot of issues.
It's a lot of issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
The mayor will fight you,
I
bro.
think that if they're going to do a financial audit, I think that they will also turn around and start checking into other people's finances.
I mean, if the mayor's feeling rowdy, maybe we can do like a pay-per-view or something, guys. You know,
I'm
set up.
sorry. What was that?
We could do maybe we could do like a pay-per-view. You know,
Yeah,
set up a pay-per-view with the mayor since he's all rowdy and stuff. You know,
yeah,
I
dude.
may or may
Why
not
not?
know some people with a ring. You know.
Yeah. Sign the waivers and call it a
Just
day.
saying. Just saying, he seems feisty, especially tonight. He was feisty last meeting too, yelling out there in the crowd.
Yeah, I noticed that. He was trying to goad, he was trying to goad Vern into a physical confrontation.
Yep.
And at this point, this is the funny part, right? And this is how you know they're scared. They are trying everything and anything, right, to get the people that are coming in to do something.
Be scared. They want them
No, they don't
scared to
want
come
to.
in.
No, they don't want them to be scared. They want them to put hands on them so they can have them charged. And if they're charged with a crime, they can't sit on the council. And they know that. And that's what they're trying to do. They are trying anything they can to keep the new board from coming in. Because, again, this is all they have left because they know for a fact they can't stop any of this. They can't. And even the advisor, right? Even he knows, right? That the writing's on the wall. You know what I mean? And I got to be honest with you. I haven't heard from him yet, but I will say this: the clock is ticking. You know what I mean? That's it. I mean, and I got to be honest with you. I would be surprised if certain people stuck around with what's going on out here. I mean, nothing for nothing, but with the amount of bad press they've been getting lately, if I were certain people, I wouldn't want to attach my name to this place.
Bro, they've been in like all the local news broadcasts. They've been in all the local publications. It's not even like me and you people anymore. It's like dude, like we
You know what's
we
funny?
kicked the bucket and all the shit fell out. And now people are like spreading it everywhere.
Hey, you know what? You know what's really funny, GC? They get more press than the mayor. A few counties over. They stole the 450 grand. You know what I mean? You just can't make this up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you wouldn't think you'd be able to make up the mayor fighting somebody tonight either, but here we go.
Yeah.
They
It,
they always top it.
but and like I said, the only reason why they're trying to resort to the violence is they figured they're going to get away with that little crap that he pulled outside, right? But if these people put hands back on them, for as well as I do what's going to happen. They're going to slap cups on them, and that's it.
Hmm.
It's all over, and that's why.
Yeah, it sounds like they're investigating Sam right now.
Really.
Yeah, it
Well,
seems
how
like they're
many
investigating
people were
him.
outside when this
Yeah.
allegedly happened? And the other thing is, somebody should get a hold of Sam and say, Sam, say a fucking word. I mean, nothing but nothing. If there's video proof that he fucking belly bumped Sam, Sam should keep his fucking mouth shut and not talk to him. But again, I'm looking
Yeah,
legal
well,
advice.
I got in like a couple seconds after the video started, so you people screen recording it, see if it's in there at all, and then other than that, the rest happened outside. I don't know if there's video of that. So, but
Well, I think it's.
yeah,
I just saw you people's thing. He said something about he was screen recording it, but they called it because some board members didn't want to go.
yeah.
See what they're doing here? It's not that they do it. Yeah, they didn't want to be there. It's not that they didn't want to be there because if they have a quorum, right, then they have to go ahead with the recalls. And I'm not positive about this. I'd have to double check, but because you have people running unopposed, right, and there's no election, those people that were running unopposed would automatically take those council seats early.
Yeah, yeah, they're supposed to take them. That's the thing. They're so hard trying to avoid these people taking the seats, dude. That this is the lengths they're going to.
Yeah, but see, my understanding is they weren't going to be able to take the seats until April. The way I think the rules are written, and under Bob's rules, Robert's rules, even the Open Meetings Act, I think if if they get recalled, right, and those seats are vacant with no election, and the fact that the people ran unopposed, those council members would be seated immediately. You know what I'm saying? So that you would have a quorum, because you can't have a quorum if you only have one member. And if you have two members, I mean, realistically, and if I remember correctly, this board is made up of five.
Yeah. Well,
So if it's five, if you only
six,
have
and then
two, it's still not a quorum.
it's supposed to be six, and then the mayor. But
Okay, so even if you exclude the mayor, two people don't make a quorum. You have to have
right.
you have to have more than three.
Well, the mayor's wife was there too. She just didn't want to sit after the argument.
Again,
You know.
you just had those two, right?
Uh, he deleted his stuff. He deleted his stuff there, Joe. So nah, he didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
He deleted everything.
You know,
He's
I got to be
he's
honest with you.
pissed off, fucking American.
Well, I kind of know where he's
Hmm.
coming because you know something. Here's the thing, and I'm not saying that this happened, but I would assume, which I probably shouldn't do, but I would have to think that what happened was they were monitoring his social media, waiting for him to leave town, and they did what they did,
Well,
and that's
yeah, and
why.
then the mayor's going around asking motherfuckers where he lives and uh, what's his address and shit, dude.
Exactly,
Don't
so that
fucking
they
do
can.
that, dude.
But you know something? This goes to the code of conduct that the
It's
town of Aguilar.
intimidation. He's trying to intimidate him, trying to figure out where he lives. Well, because the mayor's a ex cop, so he's got his tactics. So yeah. And yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like him asking around. So
Listen, I can't say
you
that I
want to know?
blame him.
Ask me.
You know something? As far as I know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong because you live there. I don't. Colorado's constitutional carry, right? It's it's open carry out there. So
Mm,
nothing for nothing. But
yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Sam shouldn't worry about it as long as just Sam can do his open carry and practice his Second Amendment. He has the right to protect himself. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Uh, Yeah, I don't know. You end up under a damn investigation over a belly bump around here, I
Yeah.
suppose. So
Yeah,
you gotta
and
watch
I,
out when you're dealing with these pig-headed cops. You know.
well, what's funny is I didn't see sheriff written on the back of their uniforms. Did you?
I don't know.
I
I
saw
wasn't. I
police.
didn't really pay much attention, but
Yeah.
but
I mean, we may take a look at that later, but I don't think that those were the sheriff's deputies that were there. Now, I could be wrong, and I hope I am, because usually the sheriff's deputies are pretty good, you know. And I can't understand why
yeah,
they would waste time on an investigation of a belly bump, and especially one that was initiated by the guy trying to have charges pushed. So, again, this is just a little stupid to me, but
right. Well, we'll try to catch the next one, man. And I mean, ain't much else we can do here except for wait for the next secret meeting.
yeah,
You know.
it's a shame. But
But we appreciate you being here, man. We'll go ahead and end it out. Everybody was here in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
yeah,
Hopefully,
thanks everybody. Unfortunately, it
hopefully we'll
was
have more warning for the next one, and we'll actually get a meeting, right?
well. I got to be honest with you. They tried to sneak this one in, right? And it didn't work out too well for them. So I'm sure that the next one, either they're going to try and sneak it in again, or they're going to try and call an executive session for something. But that would be a guess.
They still got to get the month's meeting in. They can't not.
But
So,
hey, you know what would be funny?
yeah.
They call it an executive session for possible litigation. Just
Hey.
saying.
Oh man. All right. Well, appreciate you being on the show, John.
All right, brother.
Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one.
Thanks everybody for showing up.